Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to GBears Off Grid Ways, homestead in the desert. Yeah, I'm in here in the garden house because I gotta start off with a little different thing today. But before I do, check out my tomatoes coming back here now that the weather's cooled. You can see got a Roma right down in there, and there's a few other small ones on there. Same on this plant over here, so they're coming back now that the heat's gone. And I also noticed that my pepper plant has a couple of buds on it, so it still may get some peppers. Got to pick some more beets there, and when beats me. Anyway, just a quick walk through here. I trimmed some of these back and got the excess off of them, and now they're producing flowers and tomatoes, so I'll get some more tomatoes out of those too. And I got fresh growth on my apricot tree, and I still have my 4 pears on my pear tree here. And this is only a 3-year-old, so to get 4 nice sized pears like that out of a 3-year-old is a good start on it. So we'll see what happens next year, because this is my Fuji apple graft from, I put this label on, but this was the original label. They keep fading on me. And that's a clipping off of my friend Andy's tree. And then this is a Sharon apple, and that came off of my friend Sharon's tree. And you can see that it's doing really well, and it's got some nice buds coming out of it. So that'll be going somewhere next year. Got a lot to cover today. And we're starting in here, but stick with me, because I am going to disclose how I moved that 225-pound dog coop by myself. So I'm sure a few of you are waiting to hear that. I've had some pretty good guesses on that. And also, I want to thank those people that have so far donated to help me with the dog food and care for the dogs. That's coming in handy. For those of you who don't know how to do that, down below this video, where it says share or subscribe and all that kind of stuff down there, download it, and in that group of icons there, you'll see an icon that's marked thanks, and it's a little heart with a $sign in the middle of it. Click on that and then follow the instructions as it goes through, and that's how you can help donate to help me with the expenses of giving these dogs a home. All right, so in here, my ambrosia apple is doing really well, so I'm pretty sure we'll see something coming out of that soon. And this one is my Bosque pear from that pear tree we just came from, that has the Fuji apple and the Sharon apple on it. And that was a graft that was done a year ago. And then these grafts I just did recently. It's a little late in the season for this, but this is Red Delicious, and we'll see if either one of these two. This is also a Red Delicious. I did these on 10-12. We'll see if either one of those takes, because there's still sap flowing in this tree. They may take, and I may see some growth out of those next year. Hopefully. All right, so let's get down to business. Wow, my grapevine's got fresh growth on it. This is the Concord grapevine I got from Tony and Leanne at Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. Yeah, even this one's got fresh growth on it. Interesting. They think it's springtime. Okay, so I have a product sponsor that's been sending me products to review, and she's looking for more people to do that. Now, originally I thought it was for people that had been monetized and have lots of subscribers, But she just told me that she'll take anybody who's got a YouTube channel and would like to review some of these products and get to keep them after they do that. And you can also ask her for a coupon code that you can put on your video description so that your viewers can get a discount when they purchase these. Okay, so here are the augers. You remember those that I showed? Now these are for gardening, and they come in real handy when you're planting. If you're going to do some small plantings, you can use the smaller augers or the larger ones for when you're doing larger things. Now I know some people say, well, that's even too small for the pot I have if you're doing a pot that size. Or what you do is you drill 3 or 4 holes in a circle, and then you've got a big enough hole to fit what's in that pot. All right, so in the description I'm going to give you Spring is her name. I'm going to give you Spring's email address. So any of you out there, and I have to say, in the United States, she says she wants people in the United States because out of country is just too much problems for them for shipping products and things like that. So if you're in the United States and you'd like to start reviewing some products like this, and the augers will probably be the first one that you get. You're going to contact Spring at bsrreviewforlinda at 163.com. That'll be down in the description. So look down there and click on the link and send an email to Spring telling her that GBears Off Grid Ways referred you, or you saw it on my channel and you'd like to start reviewing some products from her, and she'll send you a view of what she's going to send you first and let you decide whether you want to get those or not. Okay, so we got that down and everything's doing well in there. So let's move on down the road. Now, last night another dog disappeared, and I haven't seen it yet again today. It was the big furry black one. The white one with patches on it and the little Doberman looking one are still here, and people were asking me about names, if I've named them yet. Okay, so here's the white one with the black patches on it, and yes, I named this one Diogi. Diogi sounds a little Italian, right? And my neighbor asked, Diogi, that's strange, how do you spell that? And I said D-O-G. So that's Diogi right there. That one over there looks like a Doberman mix. I've named him Gillis, as in Dobie Gillis. And the other one that went missing, a big furry black one, I had named that one Blackbeard. And I haven't seen anything or any sign. I didn't hear any ruckus last night. I thought because of the new dog coop, everything was nice and quiet and calm around here last night because I got a good night's sleep. And usually the dogs are barking at every little shadow all night long. But it was pretty quiet last night. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I came down here today and re-nested the chicken coop. And there's Baby right there. And Baby's got a name now called Chicken Little. Right, Chicken Little? And that's Mama right there that just jumped up with Chicken Little. But she looks like a hen. She's not growing any jowls or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure that's a hen. And she was born on August 1st. So we're doing well there. And I just re-nested this place, as you can see. and collected the eggs from here this morning. Now these two right here, Mama and Chicken Little, oh, they did lay an egg. Oh, I got one egg in there. But they like to dig everything out. I gotta keep the dogs out. They like to dig everything out of the nesting for some reason and push it all down here on the floor. But, oh well. Okay, so anyway, I did get that done. And let's see. Oh, let's get to moving the doghouse. How did I move the doghouse? 225-pound doghouse, and I moved it approximately 60 feet from where I built it down to here. I've had people say tilt it up on a corner and rotate it and roll it and things like that. I can't lift that thing. I can't lift one side of it by my hands to get one side of it off the ground. So there's no way that I did that or rolled it over here or dragged it over here. It's just too heavy. So my secret, let me put this egg down right over here so that I don't end up with egg on my face. All right. So anyway, the way I did it, and I've had some good guesses that got it put together pretty well, but they only had parts of it. I used this hand truck, which is called Bigfoot from Harbor Freight, and I changed the tires. It used to have the air inflated tires in there, and I changed it to the solid rubber tires, and they work a lot better. So I used that, and I put that on one side of the doghouse, and then I got a big ratcheting tie-down strap, that yellow one on the top that I haven't rolled back up yet, and I wrapped that around the doghouse. But pulling on the handle of that cart as hard as I could, put my whole body behind it, I could not even get that thing up off the ground at all. So how did I do that? Well, I got my rooster bar. Everybody says rooster bar. Yeah, that's a crowbar, and I sell rooster crows. Anyway, I got this, and I used the small end, put it underneath the edge of the coop, then rocked back, and plenty of leverage there. So I got it up a few inches off the ground, and then I put some blocks of wood underneath to keep it up. And I kept doing that and raising it a little more, and using blocks of wood and the rooster bar to lift the coop up a little at a time and slide another piece of wood under it. Then I put the floor jack underneath in the center of all of that, and I jacked it up as high as the floor jack would go. I still couldn't get it to rock back on the hand truck. It was still too heavy. So I chalked it up using a couple of 4x4s, which I cut to size here, and put some more wood on top of the floor jack and raised it up higher. Excuse me. Once I got it up to a certain level where it seemed like it wasn't heavy anymore, I figured now I'm on the cuff of it flipping over, because it was balanced on the wheels of the hand truck. And I had a big block of wood right there under the tires of it, so it wouldn't roll back on me while I was doing all this. Then I could get on the hand truck and teeter it until I had it balanced on the wheels. And then slowly I backed it out around there, went all the way around there, down around the tote koozie, and reversed it, and then brought it in and aligned the bottom corner that was on the cart or on the hand truck with where I wanted that edge of it to be. And then once it started going down, there was no stopping it. It plopped right down there. Then I used my bar to wedge it into place to get it closer to the cabin. So, you got the secret. You know how it was done. So that's another one. Let's see. Thank you all to all the people that did donate to help with these dogs. These two look like they're going to be around for a while. They get along pretty well. So we'll see. And the rain never got here yesterday. It all moved south. Went down to Orange County in that area in San Diego. And I didn't get any. So that's all done. All right, your thought for the day? Irony. The irony of it all. Well, I've heard that and I had to look it up to see what it meant because I always thought irony was the opposite of wrinkly. Oh. All right, everybody, roll your eyes back down and say goodbye. Don't forget to click the thumbs up. Don't forget to click share and subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. This is GBear thanking you again and signing off.